a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go, set.
We'll go play action on first down. This one finds the fullback. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be first down, Houston.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. He keeps this one himself. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards, too. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Got it. Ready?
Back to the line they come, second down.
Let's go now. Go.
I'll throw it. A lot of space ahead. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slider practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Hold it ready.
First and 10 from the 43.
Ready.
Davis, the motion man right. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He was brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is second and 4.
Ready.
This one goes off right tackle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And they take him down right along the 30. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and it'll be first down, Houston.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. He gives here to the motion man. Maybe he gets rocked and the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So with plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be second down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Needing 4 here on third down. This is going to be the 9th play of this drive. That finds Davis complete. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Has room into the secondary. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Oilers get some late points and the lead. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10. Now an inside give to Johnson. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. Throw left side finds Burden. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 37-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. All set to go now from the 35.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
There's a dive up the middle. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
19 Tiger.
Quickly out to the right, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Okay,
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 19, 18.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Connecting on the slant. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He'll throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He is down to the 30-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Steelers have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Connects on the crosser. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers start the second half with some needed points. Kicking team out to try the extra point. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All set to go now from the 35. Hand off now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. That lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. Ready.
Looking to throw here. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. Offensive line fast.
70, triple.
Third and long for him here. Gets him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Houston.
16 yards. First down, Houston.
Let's go.
Toss to the right side. Well, that's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be second down.
Yeah, that defense was flying into the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Option design here. And that's good for a few. It brings up third down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Bryant. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
On first down, they'll run. And they're full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, come on.
Throw here, third down. Escapes the pocket. Complete out to the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it'll be first down, Houston.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, yards to take it to the house.
2. 18 Cardinal. 18
Sending the tight end in motion left.
Ready, ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's in for the touchdown. The Oilers take a lead just before the end of the third. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver one.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. They'll run this with Johnson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
They started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Christian Harris on the stop. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Steelers football. A nice help for them as they trail entering the quarter.
On the set.
6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Air it out on 3rd. Snapped by Allen. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Throwing the out route complete. He'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Johnson. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
This is cut downfield by Allen. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
Into traffic, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Set. Buffalo 18 cards.
They'll work against the blitz. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers now trail by just a point in the 4th. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Get it.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That Cat's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. That's completed right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Keeps it on the option here. Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, QB keeper, it gets 0.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Back to throw. Headed out right. Hits him on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
60 Bison. Ready? 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready, ready.
Here's the handoff. And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he's able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Oilers in range for a game-winning score. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Let's go. Pack the 6. Ready.
They'll run here from the gun. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be first down, Houston. With 1:54 remaining, the defense burns a timeout.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one